for something that you feel we didn't cover yet, or a question that I didn't ask, for you to express that?
Silence, Julian. Silence in the audible sense, silence in the mental sense, silence in the theoretical sense, silence in the cultural sense, which means turn off your culture, silence in the language sense, turn off the language, silence in the political sense, turn off your political views, your economic views, your biases, your prejudices, any of that noise, and whichever realm of human life that we're going to talk about, there's going to be noise and there's going to be silence. Go for the silence. And then you will know. And you don't know using the brain or that mind, which we really cannot control. You will know deep within. I have no idea where it is. I just touch my heart because it feels like that's where it's at. Get into that silence. If that is your intention, then worlds of wisdom will come. If I can use an analogy here to talk about music, because I've recently returned to the piano after like 3 decades without playing, and I love musical metaphors. The difference between playing notes and playing music. Anybody can play the notes. That's a C, that's a F sharp, that's an A flat, that's a half note. We can read that. I can play that on the piano or guitar. But to play the music, worlds beyond. A piece of paper with a bunch of black dots and squiggly lines and a bunch of Italian language, which I have to look up in a dictionary and say, oh, pianissimo or crescendo. Now you need those things, you need those instructions, but to be able to go up like this and to be able to come down like that, that's music. And in between every musical note, what is there?
The silence, the gap,
You got
the
it.
pause.
There's a gap. There's a gap. I think Schubert talked about this back probably around 1800 or so. Somewhere he's quoted as saying, sorry, I'm not sure if it was Schubert or Liszt. It's too long ago that I remembered it. But the quote is what's important. It's the gap between the notes. So it's a second stage of our awareness. I see my thoughts, and then I see the gap between my thoughts, and then I see my next thought. And it's that silence, that essential part of us, is where the wisdom comes through. And I think that the reason you and I are talking is because we are seeking wisdom. Synergy of what we did, whether we talked about energy or God or the books we were writing or the ice cream that we shared, vegan ice cream with tons of chocolate and coconut. Oh, what an evening. What an evening. And the core, coming back, was the wisdom. And at least you and I definitely had the intention. I want to sit down with people who will help enhance my life and whose life I can enhance.
Yeah. Beautiful. Tom, thank you so much for joining me again to, I guess, a round table like we had in Chiang Mai to talk about cool stuff, to talk about life enhancing energies, and to just spread more of this beautiful tool that we have, which is who we are, which is what we are, the energy.
Yes. Beautiful.
So thank you so much. I enjoyed it.
Thank you for reaching out,
ton.
getting in touch with me. And we'll see you hopefully in person one day soon. If not, we'll catch up by telephone.
That would be amazing to see each other in person again. Yeah. Whenever that's going to happen. We set the intention and we'll see what the universe does.
Wonderful. Take care of yourself. Have a good night.
You too.